After a stunning upset on the road at Detroit, 45-31, the Commanders moving on, knocking off the #1 seeded Lions. And Jimmy, from start to finish, Dan Quinn and this offense just kept on going and kept on pushing.
Yeah, the thing that stands out, the 5 takeaways by Washington's defense against the #1 offense in the league. But you've got a rookie quarterback, and you trust him on 4th down. They were 23 out of 27 this year, 3 out of 4 in this particular ball game. If you've got a rookie quarterback, it doesn't seem like you're going to trust him in those situations. But even at the end of the game, when they're trying to protect the lead, they're still throwing the football. They're still running their offense, and you're doing it with a rookie quarterback. It's really amazing how good Jaden Daniels is.
And it's a rookie quarterback who had no turnovers today and 2 touchdown passes. You're talking about Jaden Daniels, who just moments ago spoke with our Tom Rinaldi.
Jaden, you helped lead a team with 4 wins a year ago. Your good friend Bobby Wagner giving you a hard time there. 4 wins a year ago, come in here and knock off the #1 seed on the road. What did you and this group know that seemingly no one else did?
Man, it just starts with our faith in God. As a team, man, we believe in one each other. We believe in the man upstairs. That we're going to go out there, we're going to fight. He prepared us the right way. We prepared the right way. We put in the work to get to this point now. We got a couple more games left. We got 1 game left. See who we're playing tomorrow. But, I just love this team.
Tom Brady spoke throughout this game so often about your poise. You show seemingly nothing. We can only watch from the outside. What's happening on the inside?
Man, I'm good. I'm cool. It probably won't hit me right now. It's a surreal moment, especially for the fans that came out and supported us, that believed in us since day one. So it's special for DC, man, the DMV.
Where did this sense of calm come from?
That's just how I was raised. That's how I was born. A joyful kid. Just was very passionate about the game of football. I love the game of football. And, I put all my trust in God.
What an amazing win, Jaden. Well done.
Appreciate it.
Jaden Daniels has been phenomenal this year, and you got to give credit to his offensive coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury, for grooming him throughout the whole entire year. He's not playing like a rookie. He's playing like a vet. And Cliff Kingsbury, it's absurd to me that there are head coaching vacancies out there that haven't reached out to him yet this season or in the last 2 weeks. Cliff, I know him personally. He knows how to connect with players. He's a quarterback whisperer. And he knows how to use his guys out there on the field. He's great with his weapons. He utilizes them to the max potential. Cliff, love you, man. Great game today. You did a heck of a job.
And he tailors the offense to the quarterback. It's like you tailor the offense to your players. And this is the only game of the weekend that's not a rematch. And you can see the kid on film, but until you have to play against him in person, it gives you a totally different perspective. It's interesting because Philadelphia has seen him, and they play tomorrow versus the Rams. They lost to them a few weeks back.
Clearly, a rookie quarterback, so they're a young team. This is the first time Washington has been in the NFC Championship since the 1991 season. There are only 5 players on this entire team that were born back then. What a turnaround for the Commanders. More celebration, and we'll talk about Detroit as we continue here on the State Farm postgame show. The Detroit Lions fan base has had so many decades of disappointment, but maybe none as big as this year, Michael. They fought all season long, and they were the team to beat in the NFC, got that #1 seed, the bye, and a home playoff game, and they fall by 14.
Yeah, I think, Washington just went there and played a great game. Like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. It looks impossible, but he always gets it done. That's exactly what Washington did today. But for Detroit, what a great season they had. They should be proud of the season, and this is why they had so many injuries on that team, especially defensively, and they still made it this far. And I think that just caught up with them because it's hard to overcome that many defensive injuries, no matter how well they played later in the season defensively. This is the playoffs, it's a whole different thing. And on top of that, when you have 5 turnovers, that puts a lot of pressure on the defense. It was as if Goff felt like he had to keep up. And that's not necessarily the way the Detroit Lions play.
No, listen, you hit the nail right on the head. I think with Hutchinson being out, you lose all those sacks. He only had 7.5 sacks when he went out, and he still was the leading sacker for the Detroit Lions. Today, no sacks. No sacks for Jaden Daniels today. The Lions did score 31 points. Their season average was 33 points, by the way.
they led the NFL in scoring. So if you take away the interception return for a touchdown, it's a one-touchdown game there at the end. Changes everything. But I question the reverse pass that was thrown by a receiver. That was an interception after a big first down. You can go back through this thing and pick it to death. The Lions are a great football team. Offensively, they're outstanding. They missed their defense today, and their defense next year will be so much better when they get their people back.
But Washington wins. They move on. What a game this was. 86 points, 1,000 yards plus of total offense. So it was a fun game to watch. And part of the ownership group for the Commanders trying to make it a magical year, not only getting this team to the NFC Championship game, but remember, he's part of the ownership group for the Dodgers, who won the World Series this year. And now his team will hit the road next week for the NFC Championship game to take on either the Rams or the Eagles. Whoever wins that contest will have the championship game for you next week right here on Fox.